In an age of gods and mortals, a city was forged that would command the world. Rome, a beacon of power, ambition, and unyielding will. From its heart, a man would rise, destined to become a legend, his name echoing through eternity. Julius Caesar, born into an aristocratic but not particularly influential family. Gaius Julius Caesar was a man of immense ambition. He saw a Rome torn by internal strife, its foundations shaken by political rivalries and social unrest. He knew the Republic was ailing, and he believed he alone held the cure. His early career was a masterclass in political maneuvering. He climbed the cursus honorum, the sequential order of public offices, building alliances, currying favor with the people, and making powerful enemies. His appointment as governor of Gaul was the turning point. This wasn't just a provincial post, it was a proving ground. For nearly a decade, Caesar led his legions in a series of brilliant and brutal campaigns. From the dense forests of Germania to the misty shores of Britain, he expanded Rome's dominion. His soldiers, the famed Roman legionaries, becoming an extension of his own will. They were more than an army. They were a brotherhood, fiercely loyal to the general who shared their hardships and led them to unprecedented victories. The Gallic Wars were not just about conquest. They were about forging a legend and an army loyal to one man above all else, even the Senate. Back in Rome, the Senate, led by his rival Pompey the Great, grew fearful of Caesar's power. They saw a man whose popularity with the masses and loyalty from his legions threatened the very fabric of the Republic. They issued an ultimatum: disband your army and return to Rome as a private citizen. To obey would mean political suicide. To refuse meant civil war. In 49 BC, on the banks of a small river called the Rubicon, Caesar made his fateful decision. Alia iacta est, he declared. The die is cast. Crossing the Rubicon with his army was an act of treason, a direct challenge to the authority of the Senate. Civil war was now inevitable. Italy fell to him with astonishing speed. Pompey and the senators fled east, gathering their forces. But they had underestimated Caesar's audacity and the speed of his legions. The Battle of Pharsalus was the climax. Outnumbered, Caesar's tactical genius and the unmatched experience of his veterans shattered Pompey's forces. Pompey fled to Egypt, where he was assassinated, a grim end for one of Rome's greatest generals. Caesar, now the undisputed master of the Roman world, returned to the capital not as a conqueror, but as a reformer. He initiated sweeping reforms, reorganizing the government, extending citizenship, and introducing the Julian calendar, a system we still use in a modified form today. He was hailed as a hero, a savior, appointed dictator for life. The city of Rome flourished under his rule. Grand temples were built, the Forum was expanded, and the city bustled with the energy of a global capital at its zenith. The Colosseum, though built after his time, stands as a testament to the engineering and cultural might of the Rome he helped shape, but his absolute power bred resentment. In the shadows of the Senate, a conspiracy was born. Men who had once been his allies, like Brutus, came to believe that Caesar's ambition was a mortal threat to the Republic's freedom. They saw a king, not a consul. On the Ides of March, 44 BC, Julius Caesar entered the Senate House and was surrounded. He was stabbed 23 times, falling at the foot of a statue of his great rival, Pompey. His death did not restore the Republic as the conspirators had hoped. Instead, it plunged Rome into a new series of civil wars, which would ultimately destroy the Republic he had sought to command. From its ashes, a new order would emerge, the Roman Empire, led by Caesar's own adopted son, Octavian, who would become Augustus. Julius Caesar's legacy is complex. He was a brilliant general, a cunning politician, a reformer, and a tyrant. He was the man who tore down the Republic but laid the foundations for an empire that would dominate the known world for centuries. His life is a monumental story of ambition, power, and destiny, forever entwined with the eternal glory of Rome. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories from history.